friends, welcome to the All Canadian Reptile Girl with me, Annalise. I cannot tell you how excited I am about what is in this box. This guy is so cool. Before I take him out and show him off to you guys, I'll give you a few hints so you can try and guess what he is. Hint number 1. He is native to the Lesser Sunda Islands of Indonesia, East Timor, Papua New Guinea, and coastal northern Australia.
Australia?
Bear drop bears will impale you.
In Australia, hella touristy paraphernalia.
Hint number 2. This species is known for being a little less than friendly. Hint number 3. He is iridescent and shines in the light like a rainbow, and is absolutely stunning. If you think you might know what he is, please pause the video and put your answer down in the comments below. See you on the other side of the intro. Alright, so we were in Montreal visiting family, and there is a great pet store in Pointe Claire which we love to check out whenever we're in town. And this time, this big guy caught our eye. Even though he was just about to shed, he still had beautiful color. They told us that surprisingly for his species, he was super friendly. Both he and his brother, who had recently been sold, have a temperament more like a corn snake. We had already been thinking of getting a bigger snake, but we just hadn't found the right snake yet. My dad and I connected with this guy right away. The only worry was that Mom wasn't on the trip. She was back home in Ontario. She needs to feel out the snake before she is comfortable. This strategy has paid off. All of our snakes have amazing temperaments. With her not being on the trip, we weren't sure if this guy was the way to go. The 3 of us went back and forth over a couple of days. We all agreed he was gorgeous. And with his temperament, he might be a great snake for educational programs, or even desirable as a breeder. But without all 3 of us meeting him, we weren't sure. On our way out of town, we hit the pet store one last time to see if he was still as chill as he was the last time. And he was. He was so calm and curious, and best of all, he had just shed this morning. So we took the plunge, picked him up, and hit the road. We just got home a little while ago. He's been in a box a while, so he's probably looking forward to getting out and stretching his not legs, scales? No, tail? Anyway, are you ready to see him? Here we go. We were told at the store that he's been trained with a hook, so that he knows whether he's being handled or fed. Sorry there, buddy. No, come back here. My parents are just off camera if he seems a little bit defensive. Hi, buddy. Oh, good boy. You wanna come out? A lot of snake. If you guessed Macklett's python, you win a prize! Well, no, you don't actually win a prize, but good job anyway. We're not quite sure what we're gonna name him yet, but we'll figure that out as we get to know him just a little bit better. As you can see, he's got this beautiful freckled pattern down his back and sides. It's a bit more prominent near his head. He's just got this amazing shimmer in the light. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's like this beautiful iridescent and rainbow on his scales. He is just gorgeous. You are just one of the prettiest snakes I think I've ever seen.
I'm gorgeous!
I am just so happy to see that he is still very chill and he's still checking me out and calm and curious. Come back here. And I often find that snakes will pick up and read your energy and emotions. So if you're calm, they're calm. He is so cool. I think he's around the size of our male corn snake Dozer, and he's just over 6 feet long. But this guy feels a bit heavier than Dozer though. And he's definitely a lot stronger. Wow, you're just so cool. Yeah. Okay, so Mom has had a few minutes to connect with this guy, and so far so good. We are going to put him into his temporary enclosure, which as you can see has the hot hide, the cool hide, and some objects for enrichment, and of course, the water dish. We'll give him a week until we start handling him, and he'll be in this enclosure for a month away from the rest of our reptiles and animals while he is in quarantine. So I guess we'll see you in a month. Well, a month for me. Only a few seconds for you. Let's put him in. Okay, so it's been a little more than a month. We've named our new buddy here Hobbs. And he has settled in really well. He eats like a champ. He's still super friendly, very curious, obviously, and eagerly comes out of his enclosure to hang with us. And there is no sign whatsoever of that snarky reputation that Mackleth's pythons usually have. I mean, he's practically a puppy dog. We were a little off on our size estimate because we thought he was about Dozer's size, but he's actually more than a foot bigger. He's over 7 feet long. We are really enjoying him, and we think he likes us too. And hopefully, though, he'll like us a little more when we put him into his new enclosure. Here is his new pad. He's going to be Monty and Agatha's upstairs neighbor, so he better keep it down. He is in a 6 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure, so this is plenty of room for him to roam around. Most of our enclosures are fully bioactive, but since thing is so big, and it already has 2 fully bioactive enclosures underneath Hobbs's enclosure, it's already super heavy. And we didn't want the added weight of the drainage layer and the proper amount of dirt so we can actually plant the plants. As you can see, we do have a few potted plants in here, just because we think they look nice. Hopefully Hobbs won't destroy them though. We'll see how long they last. Macklets are semi-arboreal, so we've got a ton of branches in here for him to climb. Hobbs loves to lounge out in the open, but he still needs a place to get away from it all. We have a hide over here on the hot side that we've made from foam that is coated in rubber, painted, and then clear coated. On the cold side, we have made this hide out of a shelf, cork round, and this cool piece of bark that we picked up from the woods and disinfected in our oven a little while back. We've also given him a nice big water dish that he can soak in if he likes. And this will also help keep the humidity up in this big apartment. As with all of our enclosures, the lights and heat are controlled on timers and thermostats. All right, let's put him into his new home. There you go. Okay, so even though he seems to like it, moving homes is still stressful. So we're just going to leave him alone for a few days and let him settle in and explore every nook and cranny. Let me know what you think of Hobbs and his new enclosure in the comments below. Thanks for watching the Yellow Canadian Reptile Girl with me, Annalise, and of course Hobbs in his hide. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and remember, nurture all nature. See you next time. Bye! I smell bacon. I have a crown of snake.